Hi, everyone. Bill Rentschler in the 1011 Now streaming studio. It's Wednesday. That means we're hanging out with Crime Stoppers, and that means today, though, because it's the last Wednesday of the month, our rotation gets a little weird, but we got Chief Deputy Ben Houchin with the Lancaster County Sheriffs in the building with us today. It has been, I think we were talking beforehand, Deputy Houchin, since October that I think we last talked.
Yeah, it's been quite a while, but we've had a few of those holidays that kind of gotten in our way on these last Wednesdays.
It absolutely has. So first I'll ask, things been pretty quiet for you guys the last couple months? How have things kind of been over there at the Sheriff's Office?
You know what? I'd call them steady. We're certainly not going to get laid off anytime soon, but no, it hasn't been too horrible. You know, winter is kind of our slower time of the year, and especially since, as you know, we haven't had a whole lot of bad weather. So we haven't had some of those days where people are sliding off the roads and doing all that. So luckily, you know, here we are in January, and it's almost 55 degrees out there.
I know. I say we had the windows open. There was a bird that got into the building, but we opened up the windows to try and get the bird to get out. And I was like, you know what? It's pretty nice. Maybe we should just leave the windows open. Yeah. John got cold, though, and we're sort of neighbors, and so we had to close the windows.
Oh, yes.
I know. That's okay. So Lancaster Lookout program where, you know, usually when we talk, it's like, hey, here are the crimes that happened. We're looking for the individual. We kind of do it the opposite when we hang out with you guys. It's like, hey, we know who did it. We know what they did. We're looking to talk to them to maybe to arrest those individuals.
Yeah, most of them, yes, they have arrest warrants for their arrest at this point. So, yeah, they've kind of gone through the judicial system a little bit, and now they have decided they don't want to come into court or any of that. So now we're needing the citizens' help to find these individuals.
And so this is not a new program for you guys. Obviously, we've been talking for over the course of the last year or so, but it's been a fairly successful program for you guys over the years.
Yeah, you know, it is. It's one of our top on our public webpage hits that people go to and look at. So yeah, it is one of our more popular ones.
And so, sorry.
No, that's we always just appreciate people going on looking at it, and we will take any tip anytime that people have these.
Yep. And so today, again, no different. We have an individual. This individual right here, an Austin Isa, we think.
Yes,
is how we say it.
I believe so. Yes.
And so, can you kind of give us the details on this individual?
Well, this one comes from our office. We worked this case.
Okay.
And it is started back in June of 2024 in the summer. What he was doing was he was working at a house cleaning company with his girlfriend. And what he ended up doing is, as they were cleaning, he would help himself to some of their belongings.
Sticky fingers.
Very much so, and it was sticky fingers on some high-priced items. We believe he's stolen over $38,000. We're probably on the low end of that because I don't think we know everything that he has done.
So that's the stuff that the people were like, yeah, this is gone.
Right. And the sad thing is some of these items are sentimental to the families. You know, he took some wedding rings. Some of the jewelry he took were from loved ones and family members who had passed on that they had these, and they really wanted the items back. So, you know, you trust these individuals to come in your house and do the work, and it was a huge invasion on them and loss of trust by what he has done.
Yeah, because that's one of those things. It's like, oh man, I'm gonna come get my house cleaned. I'm gonna come home. It's gonna smell nice. The floors are gonna be mopped, and then all of a sudden you find out all this stuff is gone.
And some of it is sad because they don't always look for those items or look at those items, and so we ended up figuring out that some of these thefts occurred 2, 3, 4 months prior, and they just didn't know. And we also were able to find out he was doing this also up in the Omaha, Sarpy area, and they have began to make some cases against him on items he has stolen. And
so it sounds like he's also suspected in maybe some vehicle thefts and insurance fraud as well?
Yes, he ended up getting a vehicle for $1 and trying to tax evasion and doing some of the funny things with titles and things. And so one of our investigators took note to him and really worked hard and found out he was involved in some very shady stuff, not just taking things as he was cleaning.
And so, again, like we kind of mentioned at the very beginning, this is an individual that has sort of gone through the judicial process already.
Yeah, we have arrested him, and he was waiting to, he did get out. and he decided he wasn't going to come to court anymore. So now he has 4 felony warrants for his arrest.
Okay.
From this case.
Okay, 4 felony warrants for his arrest. Obviously, you can see the picture there. Again, the beard may or may not still be there,
Right.
but let's say again, Caucasian, brown hair. Looks like maybe brown eyes there. Can't really tell. But if someone maybe has some information on where he might be, what's
Now,
the best way to kind of get in touch with you guys?
Well, of course, you could always call us at the sheriff's office at 441-6500, or to dispatch was 441-6000, and we will always take on Crime Stoppers and all those information and onto the Fugitive Task Force email. I think you guys can all see those numbers up there. We don't mind which way you contact us. If you know, just go ahead and contact us.
Yeah, you guys will take any tips. And again, even if it's something that me or whoever it is as a lay individual doesn't think is all that important, a lot of times those are really the things that will help make a case for you guys.
There's sometimes it surprises me of just one tad bit of information takes the case and just the snowball effect occurs and down it goes and we begin to figure out everything. So you're never going to waste our time at the sheriff's office, even if it doesn't turn out to be anything. We'd much rather have people call us, let us know, and we find out, okay, that's not really involved, than the opposite way that would have helped us a ton, and they didn't call. So please, any information, we'll be more than happy to.
I would say you may be down to 2 scenarios, and a tip, if it doesn't lead to anything, may cross out the one other scenario,
right.
and then it's like, oh, we only got one left. Let's go do this.
All that helps. Now, we do know he has contacts in Michigan, and we knew he had pawned some of the stolen items up there. So he may be hiding up in Michigan too. So we just don't know. We do know he has some family and connections here. So a lot of times they bounce back and forth. So again, any information whatsoever, we'll be more than happy to take.
Awesome. And so you mentioned it, but again, this is a look at that Lancaster Lookout webpage on your guys' webpage. Again, 10 individuals listed on here, not necessarily the most wanted individuals, but folks that you would like some information as to where they are.
They may not be the dangerous of them all, but we have hit a dead end with them, and we are asking the public to help us see if we can find out where they are. So that's the biggest criteria on getting on there. Is we've just run out of tips or investigative leads on where they are, so we have them up there, so if anybody knows, that they can give us a holler.
Yeah, and so I believe that's just lancasterlookout.com.
Yes.
If I remember correctly. So again, one of your guys' top web pages over there on your website, so again, you can always go check that out. And as always, you can always go check out that Crime Stoppers website as well for, again, kind of things that are going on. Wanted to ask you real quick, this was, not to spring this on you, you had a press conference about it, I believe it was last week, but just kind of give you another chance to talk about it. That Bitcoin scam.
Oh,
just really, it's a kick in the teeth to see stuff like that happen.
It is so sad because individuals will have their whole retirement and all that, and they will go and put it away, and they begin to think they're going to get a whole bunch of money, and it ends up they don't have anything, and it is very, very sad. And here's the one thing we stress so much is if somebody you don't know tells you to go to a Bit ATM to do any transactions for them, it's a 99.99% of the time it's a scam. So please don't do that. They do scare tactics and all that, and if you ever get think something's wrong or somebody's claiming you have a warrant but you don't, please give us a call. We're going to relay the information to you and put your mind at ease, and please don't give them money. And again, sometimes they use family members there in jail and that they need to bond out, and they have to use Bitcoin to do that. I mean, all of it is they try to get good people to do something that they normally would not do because they're good people and they want to help their family members out. Yeah,
and using a law enforcement organization as a guise of legitimacy. No. Someone from they say they're from LSO, your ears perk up. You're like, oh, okay, but I doubt if anyone actually has a warrant out for the arrest that they don't actually know that they have a warrant out for their arrest.
Most of the time, yes, they do. They're usually not surprised that they have a warrant when we come a knocking.
Yes. So anything else you wanted to kind of take the pulpit here and talk about before we let you go?
You know what? Like I said, we just love to hear on these Crime Stoppers reports. We love to do all those, get these individuals arrested and do all that. And again, just want to stress to the folks that please call, please give us information, and we'll be more than happy to take the information down.
Awesome. Well, Chief Deputy, we always appreciate your time as always. Again, appreciate all the work that you guys do over there at the Lancaster County Sheriff's Office. I'll try and order up some more snow. Going to maybe make things a little more interesting for you guys. Maybe
I know some people. I have my 2 daughters would love to see it snow a lot, but it certainly makes our life and the law enforcement and all the emergency a little bit more interesting when we get that.
My youngest, when they had the cold day, I believe it was last Tuesday.
Yes.
Now, I was like, "Sorry, buddy. Snow day, you don't have to go to school, and you can go play outside in the snow."
Yes.
Today, you don't have to go to school, but we're not going outside.
And it was cold, though.
It was. It was pretty bitter. Well, Chief Deputy Houchin, we always appreciate your time. So thanks for coming and hanging out with us. We'll plan on seeing you next month.
Yeah, I look forward to it.
Awesome. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate everyone tuning in and watching another edition of Crime Stoppers. Again, until next time, make sure you keep tuned to 1011, both on air and online, for all of your latest news, weather, and sports.